Hey guys, thank you for wow. Thank you for tuning in to this special video. The reason I say this is a special video is, well, I got some clips here for you guys. Let's start with this clip.
A few moments later.
Okay, it's going.
Start one. Alright. That one is the motor turning over, wasn't getting any fuel, and I couldn't figure out why. So what I did was I checked the crossover line, not getting fuel in there. I even started up a catch can there. Nothing. I didn't film that. I was doing it by myself at the moment. So I started thinking, I'm not getting fuel. So I went back to the car and took one of the lines off. No return fuel, nothing. So I crossed the lines. Then I started getting fuel. But it caused a massive fuel leak. I was pretty distraught because, one, I thought I placed that filter in the right spot so that way it will be serviceable when I need to change it out. No. So what we did was it also caused since it caused a massive leak, it wasn't sitting right. The fittings were just too close on the back part of it. I just couldn't tighten it down. It was just a really big headache. I was trying something new, trying something different than I'm used to. I cut it out. I cut the hard line for the fuel line, the hard line where the front part of the filter, and I took the lines that were off the tank and just pulled the whole thing out. And I went ahead and did something that I know would work. I should have did it before, but I wanted to learn. I want to try something different. So I got an inline filter and an external fuel pressure regulator. Still didn't say that right. The Corvette fuel filter is a filter and a pressure regulator built all in one. I wanted to try it. Well, didn't work for me. I couldn't get it set right. I couldn't get it sealed. Plus, one of the fittings I had on the tank, it wasn't sealing, so it was a massive headache for me. So, like I said, threw that out. Got something I know. I had to run another hard line from the front of the car to the back to the tank because it's something that I know. And solved my problem with the fuel tank, that one fitting that had a leak. Changed that out. And I got the pressure regulator. You'll see in this clip coming up. I still had a little bit of a leak. It was more of the front, and it was fixable. All I had to do was just change a clamp on it from the rubber to the hard line. It's just a clamp that needed change. Fix that. Fix my fuel leak there. Also in this clip, you saw there that it was turning over, but it wasn't starting. So I took the crossover line off again, put in a can, and primed the system. Started getting the fuel leak then. The fuel. Sorry, not fuel leak. Fuel. Hooked it back up. And in the next clip.
A few minutes later.
So why are you nervous?
Gonna possibly fire up, and I'm afraid it may catch fire.
Let's hope not.
Yeah, so here we go. Okay, I think it's now time to put the other computer in. 'Cause that's still the stock one without the security tune off of it. It was starting. It was hit. As soon as that fuel hit, it fired. It was ready. It was just going, and all of a sudden, it just stopped. So, I've spent the last 3 days trying to figure out why is this thing, it's firing but not running. Well, I thought it was my ignition system. Because, well, you gotta run some wires for it. So I cut some of the wires, tried a couple things, still not hitting. I went back to my tuner to see if there's anything that possibly changed or any file on it that corrupted. He checked it out. It's all good. So came home, checked the wires again, and mind you guys, this is something I'm teaching myself. I'm not an expert whatsoever. I'm still very much a amateur at wiring. It took me a few moments. I looked at the sheets of the wiring that tells me what it was. It's from LT Swap. I was looking at the blue connector because that's where the fuel pump, that's where everything on that blue connector makes that motor part run. A lot of that is on that blue connector. And then I had the diagram over here that came with my fuse box because that goes to it. Okay, moving on. And I'm looking at both of them, and there's no starter wire on it. You have to make your own starter wire. Okay. Where I had my starting wire and the cranking signal, I had connected to a purple and white wire. There's only two things on that on the blue connector that is purple and white: rear O2 sensor and ignition coil 8. That's the only two things. Turns out it was the, still don't know which one it is, but I'm gonna have to go through the harness and check it out, see. Anyways, it wasn't that. It wasn't the wire that I used for my kill switch. So I connect both of those. It was firing again. Couldn't figure out. And this clip right here.
3 days later.
Oh. I'm gonna put okay.
Round 7. Here we go. After we fixed some wiring and got some vacuum leaks fixed. It runs! It runs! That pink and black wire was the cause of my headache for 3 days. When it started, I had some tears. I was thrilled. I had a bunch of emotions going on at the moment. It didn't capture on camera because I didn't want it. I was holding it in the best I could not to show it on the camera. The reason why there's so much emotion because this is literally my first in-depth car build. A complete different motor, a complete different transmission, doing the wire harness myself, doing these brakes. Most of this work I am doing is myself. I didn't do the body work. My buddy, he's doing that for me. I'm doing all the mechanical part. The exhaust, I'm not a welder. I've said it in several other of my videos. I'm not a welder. So I'm going to take it to a shop and have them do it properly. You guys can probably see my video right here. That's one muffler that I'm putting on. And right there, that's another muffler that I'm putting on the car. So, by the way, right where my hand is, that's a secret project that is being filmed right now. I don't know if you guys can see it well enough. I can't see it right here, so if you guys figure it out, please don't spoil it. Please don't spoil it. Okay. But it was back on track. It's a big moment for me because, like I said, this is my first big project that I've done myself. Yeah, my other cars I've done a cold air intake mod. I've done maybe one or two cars with rims. I've done a muffler. I've done a radio. Little mods like that. This is my first car. Big job for me. So, I've been learning this whole time. That's why you see I haven't posted a video, in a month or two. It's because I'm doing research. I'm trying to learn, trying to figure something out. So, big emotional moment. I was just thrilled. I was, everything. So, notice that when we got it running, the idle was really high. I could not figure it out. I don't know what was going on. And then I'm just like, I was wondering if it was in the tune. And I'm like, there's no way it's in the tune. It has to be a vacuum leak. And I'm like, wait a minute. Throttle body, the front of it, there's no ports closed or anything. I closed some of the ports. And please, when I say this, keep your comments, this part right here, please keep it to yourself. I'm asking really nicely. It was a stupid moment. Some of the ports I put some electrical tape. Just to, I thought it'd be fine just to put it right there at the moment. And started the car, or idle was just purring. I mean, it sounded, oof, so good. And all of a sudden, wow, it just popped up. I'm like, shut it off. If some of you guys are some of my friends, subscribers on here are mechanics, you probably know what happened. Or if you have, I'm not going to say that part. Went in the front, and I checked. One of the boards that electrical tape, the tape was gone. It got sucked in. And I don't know where it is. So, dumb moment. Really dumb moment. I realize that now. That was a dumb moment. Very dumb. I've ran it since then, and it's fine. There's no issues. I've ran it long enough that if it was to get in the combustion chamber, it would have done something. It hasn't done anything. So, on that note, yeah, the Supra is running, guys. So, I gotta finish some electrical wiring. I need to sort it out. I need to finish my instrument cluster. Some things there. Yeah. She's gonna be driving soon, guys. She's gonna be driving soon. So, on that note, it's a little late to mention this, but thank you to each and one of you that subscribed to my channel. We hit 52 subscribers before the middle of July. I know this is August, and I'm late on the noticing, but each and one of you, thank you so much for subscribing and support me by watching my videos. Some of them I know probably sound a little boring. I know there's one video that still has 8 views. I don't blame you. It was kind of a boring video. But all those that are watching my videos, thank you for each one of you. And continue to support me, continue to help me, my channel, to grow. Thank you, guys. I'll get back up with you guys on another goal that I want to hit. Alright, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll see you guys. Wait a minute before I do something. Next video. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. There's still things that need to be done. The shifter needs to be done. There's still some wiring. There's still little things that need to be done. So from here on, some of the videos are going to be kind of like all over the place, not a specific video of one thing. So it's going to be kind of all over. I am going to have this right here. This is a special project right here. And it's going to be a special video of it coming out. Don't know when, but it will be coming out. And it's for us Mark III Supra owners. Actually, really, it could probably be for anybody that wants to do this secret project. So have to wait and see what that video comes out, guys. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next time.